you care about the details, and you make sure that you're always using the necessary tools, like the compass and the ruler, because you can't build if you don't have tools. If you don't have the tools, how are you going to build anything? You need tools to build something amazing, something that will ripple throughout history. So that's why they're holding those tools. So they have the knowledge, they have the tools, they're embodying the divine feminine and divine masculine. They're surrounded by the planets, the 7 planets, the 7 essential planets that existed back then, which was Venus, Mars, Mercury representing spirit, because spirit is represented by Mercury in alchemy and astrology. We have Jupiter and Saturn. These are 5, and then the 6th one is the moon, the 7th one is the sun, as you can see here, the moon and the sun. So it gives a total of 7 planets, the 7 planets of alchemy, which is coherent with the 7 days of the week, which is coherent with the 7 days of creation. So 7 is a sacred number, but that's for another video. Now we're just having these 7 planets. So this shows you what you need to have in your possession. You have to be connected to the energies of the 7 planets. Again, the sun and the moon, they are speaking to each other. They're opposites, they're complementary. The moon represents darkness, the sun represents the light. You need both of them, the same way you need both of the divine masculine and divine feminine. And then here, they're standing inside this geometry here, sacred geometry, because the universe is geometric. And inside there is this piece of gold. That piece of gold is the philosopher's stone. Because in alchemy, you have to go from lead to gold. So that piece of gold is underneath the dragon, this dragon of wisdom and knowledge. And this dragon and wisdom of knowledge, it came out of this egg shell. See the egg? That means that, and see the shell is broken here on the floor. That means that every knowledge and every wisdom has to be cracked open from the shell first. First, it's embodied in a capsule, in an egg. And then it has to be cracked open. And once it's cracked open for you and you can see it, and you find it within you, after you crack it open, you have to secure it and take a hold of it by using the necessary tools. So here, that's why the dragon is standing on the philosopher's stone, on the gold that you are trying to reach, that you're trying to fulfill. Like what alchemy says, from lead to gold. And this gold is inside this beautiful geometry. And these are the 3 essential geometries in sacred geometry. These geometries give you everything. The circle, representing creation. The triangle, actually the other geometry, which is the cross, which represents number 2. You see in the middle of the circle there's a cross. That's the cross of the Christ. It's the cross of the Templars. It's the cross that represents the directions, north, south, east, west. It's 2 lines, it's number 2. The circle is 1, the cross is 2, the triangle is 3, and 3 in numerology represents mastery. It's the pyramids. It's the number that gives you mastery. And then we have a square as well. And that's number 4. And number 4 here again, we have the 4 elements that are necessary to create anything in life. All of these geometries from 1 to 4, from the circle to the square, circle, square, triangle, and cross, they're very necessary, that they are protecting, they are encapsulating the gold, the philosopher's stone. Meaning that once you master these geometries, once you master them within you, with the tools that you have, with the divine feminine and masculine being balanced, once you combine everything, you can reach the gold, the philosopher's stone, the gold that's within you, because this eggshell represents what's within you. within what you are, within what's inside of you. That's where you find the gold. That's where you find the Philosopher's Stone. And that's what this image represents in alchemy. Here, the spirit, represented by Mercury, is the highest point here, representing the above. And then the lowest point, the below, is represented by the geometry with the gold. So as above, so below, meaning that when you reach the gold or the Philosopher's Stone, you can reach the spirit, because they speak to each other as above, so below. What's the below equals what's in the above. So sometimes to understand the above, you have to understand the below, what's within you, what's inside of you, your gold, your golden state, your Philosopher's Stone. So this is the explanation of this alchemical imagery. It's very important, meaning that you always have to have the tools. You have to use the tools to build your empire, to build your castle, to build your temple. And never forget to connect to the energies of the planets around you, the energies of the sun, of the moon, of the dark, of the light. Combine them together. Always balance your masculine and feminine. Always be aware of what's around you and build and keep building, and secure the knowledge, secure the wisdom. Look for it and hold it and embody it. And when you do so, you can crack the shell, the egg that holds your golden state, your Philosopher's Stone. What do you think about this imagery? I hope this made sense for you. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment section. Thank you, and I will see you in the next video.